Hello guys, it's me. With the release of Dragon Ball Fighterz and the final roster surprised the people of the world, Nappa, the Ginyu Force, and even Yamcha was all made to be fun, playable fighters. I think this list can be pretty on point if I play my cards right. That said, characters should have fun playstyles and mechanics, not someone like Cooler who would just be a clone of his little brother, if you catch my drift. Also, if you want to have a say in all this, there's the comments below, but I'd rather you use Twitter instead for any constructive criticism, because sometimes you people's comments doesn't even show up in the comments. Go figure. So with any ado, the first character I would want in DBFZ is the Turtle Hermit, aka Master Roshi. The reason why I picked this character is that he has a wonderful gallery of techniques. In fact, he's the founder of the Kamehameha. But first things first, I actually think they would stray away from the level 3 transformations via Golden Frieza. I actually think that Master Roshi would transform into Buff Roshi, aka Pumping Up, when he charges his ki. His moves can range from his normal Kamehameha as a normal ki blast to a level 2 max power Kamehameha. He also has the hypnosis technique that can slow down opponents if hit, as well as the Thundershock Surprise technique, which can stun players in mid-air, and his level 3 could be the Evil Containment Wave, which, again, if hit, can trap the opponent into a bottle until Roshi knocks them out, or if there's no one else in the opposition, Roshi just lets them out and say, "Hey guy, I'm gonna fight you now, alright? Sounds good? Okay." The next character on my list is Android 20, aka Dr. Jaron. Also accompanying him would be Android 19. With their energy absorption technique, they would be able to block and absorb ki blast while gathering ki themselves. Dr. Gero can send out Android 19 to the opposition to hold on to the opponent to drain their energy, Viva Energy Drain. With the opponent energy drain, they become more sluggish, slow, in other words, which gives the androids a chance to attack. They would have techniques such as the ordinary ki blast, which is a ki blast, then I-beams as their level 2, another level 2, the photon wave, which is a powerful purple beam shot from their handholds. Then a level 3, which starts out with Android 19 with the cybernetic pain, which is a rush attack used by Android 19 and the Android Saga. Then Dr. Gero can finish it off with the Ruthless Blow, which is when Dr. Gero pierces the opponent in the chest with his hand. If he knocks out the opponent, I think it would be cool if he actually pierces right through the chest. Perfect. The next character I would want in Dragon Ball Fighterz is Goku Kid. This form of Goku would be different enough from his elder self Super Saiyan form to deserve his own character slot. With his blend object, the Power Pole, he would be able to use that as his jabs and punches. Kid Goku would have a simple Kamehameha blast as his ki blast. He would also use the after image technique to mess with opponents. Also, he would use the flying Nimbus to fly around the stage. Also, he has a tail helicopter technique. This may be used glide down. For a level 3 or a level 5, he would be able to transform into the Azoro form, aka the Great Ape form. When he transforms, the sky turns black and the moon comes out. In this form, attack does twice the damage, but to make it somewhat balanced, sometimes Azoro goes berserk by doing a random attack without any input by the player. And if you choose to switch out from the Zoro form or call for an assist, Zoro would just smack them back from whence they came. Goku's power pole attacks would turn into normal punches and jabs. Also, Goku's Kamehameha Blast would turn into the Great Ape's Mouth Energy Wave, kind of like what Room does with Captain Ginyu in Dragon Ball Fighterz. For Goku to transform back, the opponent needs to do a certain amount of damage to cut off Goku's tail, or they could just knock him out, or something else. Fourth character that I would want in this game is Hercule Satan, aka Mr. Satan. Some people hate him, others have a undying lust for the man, but we can all agree that he's part of the DBZ cast, like it or not. I know that Arc System Works said they would not put any Joe characters in, but hear me out for what they could do for Mr. Satan. In the story mode, it was stated that all of the residents of the Dragon Ball universe powers are getting diminished, and the soul is given a boost in power to anyone possessed by it. So with that, Mr. Satan would probably get a boost in power to even have a chance, and as well as an ability to boost the power of weapons. I could see Mr. Satan having a type of fighting style called drunken boxing. His punches and kicks can be the dynamite kicks and punches, like in the Cell games. He can also have moves like tripping over himself to trip the opponent. His supers can be made up of an assortment of weapons. Mr. Satan Ki Blast can be bullets from a 45 caliber gun that can be shot 2 to 3 times until he needs to reload, like when he went against Super Buu in the manga or anime. Then his level 3 can be the Game Boy bomb, or it can be called the handheld bomb to avoid any lawsuits, which then is given to the opponents. Then Mr. Satan runs away. Then the handheld explosive explodes by a trigger in Mr. Satan's hand like he did to Buu in the Buu saga. So in conclusion, Mr. Satan would be a very interesting character to put in this game. The next character on my list is the father of Goku, Bardock. This Saiyan has a very large fan base for being a cooler version of Goku, as many of his fans proclaim. So why should this Goku-like character be in Dragon Ball Fighterz? His moveset would be pretty unique for a Saiyan in the game. His moveset would consist of physical attacks, somewhat like Yamcha, but he would also have the Spirit Cannon as his key attack. Also, the final Spirit Cannon as a level 2 attack, which was used against Frieza during the destruction of Planet Vegeta. He would also have a level 3 transformation of a Super Saiyan. If you didn't know, Bardock learned to transform into a Super Saiyan in the episode of Bardock Special, which is strange because we only had one long-lasting transformation in the character Frieza in Dragon Ball Fighterz, but not Gotenks? Really? That's besides the point. Bardock would be a great Dragon Ball fighter. You know what is always appreciated in a fighting game? Mercenaries. I know we already got hit, but you know what? I really want Tao Pai Pai, or Mercenary Tao if you go for that, as a fighter in Dragon Ball Fighterz. For one of Goku's formidable opponents, he probably is the only one that Goku has not killed or nor became friends with. I actually think he's a rememberable character and enemy to Goku, so why haven't we seen him in Super as much? I don't know, seriously. What I do know, that he would be a great fighter in Dragon Ball Fighterz. His intro could be him flying down to battle on a pillar or a tree like he does in anime. His movesets can consist of the Dodon Wave, faster than what Tenshinhan can do, as a Ki Blast. He also can have hidden blades like in the anime. Then a level 2 super, he can throw a grenade at the opponent like he tried to do to kill Goku in the anime. His level 3 could be a super Dodon Wave like he did at the end of Dragon Ball. Another level 3 could be the Tongue Assassin technique like when he killed General Blue in the OG Dragon Ball anime. So yeah, Mercenary Tao would be a great character to put in Dragon Ball Fighterz. The 7th character I think would be a great character in Dragon Ball Fighterz is Vegeta, which is a fusion between Vegeta and Goku. We only got a glimpse of him in Busan, but with that glimpse we saw awesome techniques such as the Big Bang Flash, awesome name by the way, which can be used as his key blast. Fun fact is a variation of the Big Bang attack. He would also have a level 2 super, the Spirit Sword, which is his most iconic attack by the way. Another level 2, which is the Banshee Blast, which is a 5-finger laser, which he shot at Subaru in the sky at an angle, which I can see being similar to what Teen Gohan does in the game. Then his level 3 could be the final Kamehameha, which is a combination of Goku's Kamehameha and the Final Flash from Vegeta. He would also have some other moves from Vegeta and Goku too. The next character is a movie character. He's the devil. It's Broly. Broly is another character with a huge fan base. But that's besides the point. The reason why I would like Broly in Dragon Ball Fighterz is because he would fit that spot of a Juggernaut style character. You don't have one of those yet that fits that style of combat. 16 is a grappler, and Nappa is a straight set character. So let's get into the moves of Broly. He has the Eraser Cannon, which can be used as a key attack. He also has the Energy Shield, which would be used to add armor to Broly, maybe as a level 2. He also would have other physical attacks such as the Galactic Slam, which he grabs the opponent and smashes them into the ground. His level 3 super should be the Supreme Smite Power, which is basically a explosive wave which shoots a flurry of green energy orbs in all directions. So yeah, Dragon Ball Fighterz needs a Juggernaut character and Broly fits the build. Almost done. The second to last guy on my list is King Piccolo. For being the first big bad of the Dragon Ball anime, he deserves a spot in the roster. King Piccolo would add another Namekian to the game filled with Saiyans. His moveset would consist of a key attack, Finger Beams, which is beam shot from his finger, a level 2 super explosive demon wave, which sounds awesome, another level 2, Super Somasen, which is eye lasers, awesome as well. His level 3 would be Birthing an Egg, which would be used to summon Tambourine and Drum. He would probably have a similar fighting style to the Killer Instinct character Gargos. Also, King Piccolo would probably be very tall compared to the rest of the Dragon Ball Fighter cast. In conclusion, it would be pretty cool to see him in the game. Okay, last and final character. This one is from Super. Jaron. I'm joking. Haven't even got to that part of the anime. No, the character I want to see is Whis. Whis is a god called an angel. At this time, I don't know much about Whis and what he has to offer, but he would have an interesting moveset. He would use his angel attendant staff for physical attacks. For Whis' key attack, he would have a blue energy orb. He would also have a level 2 super, full power energy ball attack. Doesn't sound that interesting, but here's this. Level 3 super would be a temporal do-over, which he only be able to do for 3 seconds, which that would be awesome. Turning back time and regaining your health. That's pretty cool. And an ability like that would be nothing I've seen before in Dragon Ball fighting game, nor any other fighting game. So that's why I think Whis would be a very interesting character to put in Dragon Ball Fighterz. Well, that's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Took me several weekends to finish it, but I'm done. If you liked this video, leave a comment below and tell me what you like about it, what you didn't like about it, and what I could do better, Constructive criticism, it's very helpful, surprisingly. If you want to support my efforts on making videos on the internet, I do have a Patreon, but if you want to get something out of it, I also do have an art shop where you can buy art prints on t-shirts, mugs, and other accessories. So with that, till next time, stay awesome, guy. Hey, look, I got a notification on my Patreon.
Fuck you!
Oh my god. That was awesome.